All right, y'all. So I am back. Just got out of a good shower. Ooh, feeling good, looking good, y'all. Then put on my lotion. Got on this today. I don't know, like when I take showers and stuff, I don't know if y'all do too. I spray. I got so many Bath and Body Works products, and whatever I spray on, I put the same lotion on. Try to keep it the same because don't want to be smelling like raunchy, But yep, y'all. So I just got out of the shower and let's talk, y'all. So guess what? Guess what? Those of you that did not know, your girl is no longer a working girl. Let's talk about that, y'all. Now let's really talk about me not being a working girl no more. So we got a little story time. So I went to work. This was a week before my birthday. Y'all, mind y'all, I was supposed to be off that next week. So I went to work, and apparently they called me in the office for a Zoom meeting, Okay. So got the Zoom meeting, and basically, long story short, corporate. So those that didn't know, I worked for a hospital. Not gonna say the hospital name, whatever, it's not a big deal. Don't even care. But anyway, but so called me into this little Zoom meeting, and got like 3 or 4 bosses on the Zoom, and then my coworker, which I love her. She's, me and her cool. But she had just got a new position. So, she just doing her job. Ain't no hate, we gotta do their job, So, long story short, they basically told me that they were finna write me up. Y'all, now, I'm 34 now. But I'm, at that time, 33 years old. I ain't never been wrote up. I ain't never been suspended. I ain't never been reprimanded. I ain't never been... I don't even think I had a referral in high school, middle school, none of that. I didn't get in trouble. I never get in trouble. I don't really do nothing, to get in no trouble. So, okay. They called me in. It was like, basically, my absences or something. Now, mind y'all, those that don't know, my son got hit by a car February 8th, I want to say, on February 9th of this year, and broke his collarbone. And so I had to take him back and forth to Miami to the orthopedic doctor. I think that's the bone doctor. Y'all don't quote me right now. I can't think, it's early. But it's an orthopedic doctor for 2 or 3 treatments or whatever to get him mended or whatever. I'm a mom. Mom got to do what mom got to do. So, of course, these 3 days I had a note. Trying to finish my job. And I have braces, and my braces are not done in Key West where I stay. They are done in Miami as well. So I have to go to Miami to do my braces appointment, which, again, doctor's note. Gave my note for that. And it was recently I got sick or something. I had an ear infection, or my throat was hurting me, something like that. But I went to the emergency room, which, the way my job is set up, anytime I go to the emergency room, they already know it before I even get there. So, okay. So, went to the emergency room. Doctor's note, again, 2 days off. Whatever. We got an infection. Throat. Whatever. So, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at these people like, wow, really? Y'all gonna write me up for my absences because of excuses that I have, Which, granted, I get it. You have to go to work. Basically, they were like, oh, you're a good worker, blah, 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 blah. But what good is you being a worker if you're not there? Y'all. Really? How many days did I really miss? So it was like 5 days on this paper that they wanted me to sign, and I would not sign it. I'm not signing this thing agreeing that y'all gonna write me up. No. So, long story short, they was like sitting there asking me, what am I gonna do about it, and what do I have to say for myself? Excuse me? What do I have to say for myself? What are you supposed to say when they're telling you that you're being absent? Come to work. Like, me personally, not being all so sarcastic stuff, but please don't ask me a dumb question, because I legit would just sit there and look at you like, huh? So, long story short, I was very polite. I was not rude. I didn't act up. I didn't get out of character. I didn't get out of pocket. Something came over me. I want to say it was God just told me, don't worry about it. Everything happens for a reason. Don't worry about this, And so they wanted me to sign this paper, and I was like, I'm not signing that. So they were like, oh, well, write on the paper that she's not signing it. Okay. So I guess they're used to people acting up, or I guess they wanted me to beg for my job, or they wanted me to act up, or I don't know what they were expecting out of me, but the peace that surpasses all understanding that God gives to me, no, I'm not doing that. So I was like, Okay, so sitting there looking at them, they looking at me. I guess meeting's over. So they go out to Zoom, and the young lady looks at me, and I'm like, girl, I'm out. So she's like, what do you mean you out? They're not firing you? Listen, they just basically told me I got one more chance and I'm out. When it comes to my kids, ain't no chances with that, you know? And all those moms that's out there, y'all can relate. When it comes to your kids, it's really no, you know what I mean? No change in it. You know what I mean? So, guess what? I'm home. And I don't feel no ways about it, you know? I really don't. No lie, like since I've been home, I want to say it's been 3 weeks now. I haven't wanted for nothing. God has continued to bless me. I've gotten unexpected checks from different places. Not big checks, but I've still been blessed. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm good. Like, and I've been focusing on my business as far as like opening my daycare. I got a lot of stuff done. You know what I mean? So I just really feel like everything happens for a reason. And when God is ready for you to move, sometimes we won't make that move, so he'll make it uncomfortable for us to make that move, if that makes sense. So I'm not encouraging nobody to quit their job. Y'all don't do that. Don't say Keisha said quit your job. I did not say that, because baby, I ain't telling you that, because I can't pay your bills. But sometimes it comes, like, you have to really think to yourself, like, is certain things worth it, you know? When it comes down to your mental. And then there was some other stuff that was going on at my job that I'm not going to even disclose or whatever, because I really don't care. I really don't care. But I loved my job. I loved what I did, and I loved the doctor that I was working for. You know what I mean? And the other two doctors, too. They were cool, too. I loved them, too. Like, I ain't had no problem with the doctors. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So when it comes to my kids, there's never no questioning. There's no, you know what I mean? There's no thought about that. And if you're a mom, in the comments, you drop down and drop down in the comment below and let me know, hey, I would have did the same thing. But, so I, told the girl, I was like, hey, I'm out. And she was like, well, Keisha, you can stay. They didn't say you was fighting, da-da-da. Nah, baby, because y'all ain't going to tell me I ain't got one more chance. No, I ain't got no more chances because I'm out. Because God, I serve whatever. When one door closes, he opens another one. And, that door just closed. And I'm good, y'all. I'm good. Actually, I've been chilling. Like, I done started, like, working out. I'm eating healthy. Like, I get up, I take my kids and stuff to school, when their dad doesn't take them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here. I'm good. Like, I haven't wanted for nothing. Like, and I've been, on my grind as far as my book is concerned, and setting up different things with that, and just, getting more into my YouTube journey and working on my business, y'all. I've been really doing a lot. I did a website yesterday for my daycare, and I'm waiting on the domain to become published tomorrow, because, y'all, it's all a process. It's all a process. So I'm waiting on that to happen tomorrow, and then I can upload the website, which is very generic right now until I put the actual pictures from the business on there. So I just kind of like picked the random pictures. Well, it picked it for me. It kind of helped me, walk me through the little, setting up the website part. I set up email for my business and everything. So, y'all, I'm okay. I'm good. And it's crazy because, people expect when you lose things that it's a loss. Some things are a blessing in disguise, y'all. Because it kind of gave me that push to do me. You know what I mean? To focus on me, to relax a little bit. Y'all, I ain't been stressed. I ain't got to get up. I ain't running around. I ain't got to deal with nobody's attitudes, nobody's problems, no nothing. Be on eggshells, working to, deal with foolishness, foolishness. And so we're going to see where this little journey takes us. We're going to see, y'all. Y'all going to be right here rocking with me. Y'all look at, child, don't I look refreshed? I look like God is taking care of me. Y'all see my skin? Y'all, don't come for me, but I love my chocolateness. When I was younger, I didn't really care for it, but now, child, y'all can't tell me I ain't cute. Beauty comes in all shapes, colors, and sizes. It sure does. So, y'all beautiful, too. If anybody told y'all that, y'all look at yourself in the mirror today and be like, y'all, Keisha said, tell myself that I'm beautiful today. And that's what you do. So, yeah, y'all, that was my little story time. So, your girl ain't working right now. But God is still blessing. God is still taking care of me. I haven't wanted for anything. And life is good. Life is good. So, y'all, I don't know what else I'm going to do today. Right now, I have to do a business plan. But, y'all, that's very detailed. And so, I'm going to get into that today. Well, I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna start that, and yeah, so trying to get some funding for some things as well, which is so crazy, y'all. Let's talk about that too before I get off this video. It's like when you try to do things the right way, you know, yeah, you saving money or whatever, but when you doing a business, you have to have capital and stuff. And when I say capital, you have to have extra money for extra things if something comes up, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I can't do the PPP thing because I'm too cute to go to jail. So I couldn't get into that. And I don't want to do nothing illegal, you know what I mean? But when you're trying to do things the right way, it seems like it don't come as fast as you want to. But a wise person once told me that God won't give you something that's not meant for you. And if it's meant for you, it won't pass you by. So with that being said, we're going to be patient. We're going to watch God send us this money, this extra money that we need, because he knows what we need. And we're going to be good. We're going to, and that's that on that. And I hope everybody's having a good day. Today is Wednesday. It's hump day. It's a good day to be excited, y'all. It's a good day to have a good day. And I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. If you have stayed on this video this long, thank you for just being here, y'all. It's cool over here. You're going to be interesting most days. So, with that being said, I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Because if you haven't, then what are you doing? Y'all just come here looking at me? Yeah, okay. So, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You know, it helps your girl out. It helps the channel. We trying to do big things, so I need y'all to help me out. So, yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And let me know if some things that y'all want me to do. Some content, you know, y'all want to see. And drop it down in the pin comments down below. And I'll holler at y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.